Okay, I'm back. I didn't finish yesterday. I was just so exhausted. I ended up taking a nap. So I'm going to start with Cancer and then I will move on to the air signs. Now that Mercury retrograde is gone and the eclipses are gone, let's see what's going on with Cancer. What messages do you have for Cancer? What would you like Cancer to know? And I will clean the deck before I get started on you air signs. Whoa. Okay, Cancer, clearly there are messages you need to know today. What messages do you have for Cancer? What would you like Cancer to know? There's some sort of delay, or no, there's some sort of delay. You may have been traveling and it's for your best interest that it's not moving forward, or a trip or a distance situation, and it's saying that you know you're kind of at peace with it. I think you realize that it just probably wasn't for your greater good. If you are expecting communication, you will be getting it. It could be an apology or it just could be a really deep, sort of open and honest conversation. And this would have been with somebody that you had pretty intense feelings for. Sorry, police sirens threw me off. May have been somebody you were married to, in a committed relationship to, living with, something of that nature. Definitely somebody you saw as a long-term commitment. My allergies are killing me right now, so if I sneeze, I'm just going to apologize ahead of time. This person has definitely... Somebody's hurt from this, and and you've walked away, or they walked away. One of you have walked away. You realize that it just really wasn't what you were hoping for. 444. By the way, the number 4, or if you see 444, it's relevant. There was nothing being hidden from you, in case you were wondering. I think that they just were not ready for this situation. I think, let me just clarify right here with the Hierophant. Yeah, I think they are ready for a, I do actually think they are ready for a long-term commitment, and perhaps you were a desirable connection for them, but it looks like they were still like hooked on somebody else. It was still like one of these sort of like a soul tie to somebody else, and they just weren't ready. It looks like you're going to be manifesting something else. This, you're reevaluating, seeing where you want to build. You feel like your wish was not fulfilled. You're now making some sort of, you're actually not making a decision. I feel like even if somebody else came in right now, you're still kind of hesitant. Your focus is elsewhere. Could be dealing with a Capricorn or an Aquarius. Even an earth sign. Cancer, this is a little bit strange. This reading's a little strange for you. I feel like this is out of the norm. It's saying make sure you find some balance. I feel like you might be investing in something a little too much. This is very strange. Let me draw a few more cards, because the storyline is a little... You may be overdoing it in one area of your life, and and kind of digging your heels down, but it's not good because it's not making for a successful outcome. And now we have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Please be careful with your spending. You might be just spending out of sadness, boredom, you know, things of that nature. It's saying, you know, it's saying don't do this. Like, you may end up really regretting it. Okay, so we have something new on the horizon here. This isn't something like you're going to fight for, but something will be coming in a pretty heavy abundance for you, may trigger you emotionally. And then we have, and I can't see what it is, so just I will tell you if I see it. We do have a lot of ones here too, so I do feel like you're heading in the right direction, or I feel like the universe is pushing you in the right direction. There's a lot of guidance. You might not be picking up on the signs because there's a lot of cryptic signs in your reading right now, so please be aware of anything that, you know, comes along that is like, oh wow, that's odd, or that's unique, and or it's never coincidence, right? And we always meet people for a reason, and we go through all these different lessons for a reason. It sucks, but it's true. So you do have the Tower here in reverse, which means there is something you're sort of like at a resistance with something, and let's clarify and find out what that is. I didn't meditate this morning because I just wasn't like, my head's kind of pounding. I haven't been sleeping well, and it's throwing me off with the readings. It really has. It's kind of sucks. Okay, so the resistance is actually you resisting just in general, right? It's sort of like they're saying you go out and do something else, find a new hobby, a new path, a new person, well, not necessarily a new person, but like find something else that will bring you sort of passion and delight. And you might not even see what is coming to you that is going to be so amazing. I see the lotus here. It's sort of like coming out of a funk and blooming all over again, starting new, and it's like right around the corner, but your resistance is keeping it from coming. Three more cards for Cancer, please. Yeah, it might even cause you to self-sabotage a romantic situation, whether you're in one or finding a new one, or a new one comes in. I just feel like you're going to sort of like ruin it. But change does come at the end of your read. So let's see what happens. What is the outcome of this change? And then we'll close it up for Cancer. What is the outcome of this change? Honestly, it's not what I was hoping for, but bottom of the deck. Yeah. All right, so right now you're in a funk, Cancer. I don't really see you coming out of it at the moment, because change is like, before I feel like you were so open to the possibilities of a relationship and whatnot, and right now you're just closing down. You're just, you know, we have the Four of Cups where you're just rejecting everybody. We have the Sun in reverse. There's not a lot of happiness. You might be feeling really sluggish and fatigued. We have the Three of Wands, which tells me like you just don't even know which direction to go in. And then at the bottom of the deck we have the Nine of Wands, which says, you know, you're kind of stuck up in your head over this situation. You're not ready to like remove yourself out of it, and that's okay. We all go through this. We all go through this period of change. Unfortunately, I don't have any clear signs of it improving at the moment. But energy changes, so we'll see what happens next week.